I enjoy to play Legacy mainly because it has such a large card selection. Of all the formats, I feel like you have the most control of your own destiny. You really get to make a lot of decisions that impact the outcome of your match. I'm Chris Cronenberger, and I am playing Blue-Red Delver in GP Columbus, and it's a Legacy tournament. Blue-Red Delver is like a blue-red aggro burn deck, with a bit of counter magic. So it's very quick, lots of burn for reach, and you try to finish them off with Price of Progress. My mana base is pretty simple: 2 islands, 1 mountain, 9 fetch lands, and then 4 volcanic islands. The most mana you would need in the deck, I have a Miser Snapcaster, so you could Snapcaster a Price of Progress, that's 4 mana. But generally you're running, you're playing days, so often you're on 1 land for a while, get to 2, 3. You usually end the game with about 3, 4 lands if you get flooded a little bit. The creatures I run: 4 Monastery Swift Spear, 4 Storm Chaser Mage, 4 Delver Secrets, and 1 Snapcaster Mage. My counter spells are just 4 Days, 4 Force of Will. My cantrips are 4 Gitaxian Probe, which are very important, 4 Brainstorm, obviously, and then only 2 Ponder. You probably could try to play more, but I don't like just shuffling through cards, so I went with a higher burn density with 4 Chain Lightning, 4 Lightning Bolt, and then 1 Forked Bolt, because instead of just drawing more Ponders, I wanted to be actually burning my opponent in case they'd kill all my creatures. I have 1 Set Adrift, which is kind of like a flex spot the deck has. It's been pretty decent. You could probably play like a Mutagenic Growth or a Gut Shot or even a Vapor Snag over it. It's very streamlined with the creatures. You can't play a ton of them because it's important to have your Delvers flip early and often. You need to have lots of instants and sorceries for your prowess cards. You just want to keep ticking up their power and toughness that way. So yeah, it's very important to stay low on the creatures, but you want to have them early, so you got to have at least like 12. So in my sideboard I have a single Blood Moon. I kind of wanted 2. Smash the Smithereens. It's a versatile card to deal with artifacts and stays on the burn strategy of just trying to burn our opponents out and kill them as quickly as possible. 2 Flusterstorms. It's basically the best counterspell to have against combo decks. Surgical Extraction, again for graveyard-based decks. Pyrokinesis, the red Force of Will, mainly for like elves, but just anything with, just the quicker aggro decks with low toughness creatures and multiple creatures. Is it Staticaster for about the same matchups? I just like playing with the deck that can look through so many cards. It's nice to have more options than a bunch of the same card, because certain cards are better in certain situations. Grim Lavamancer, again, similar roles as Staticaster and Pyrokinesis. I have a Dak Faden for other decks that have artifacts, more control matchups, grindier matchups. Red Elemental Blast, basically against anything that's blue, it counters blue spells. And then Sulfuric Vortex against your control decks, where this card can almost win on its own. I enjoy playing my deck because it isn't overly difficult. It's still challenging, and I always have loved the style of decks that can exert pressure on my opponent and has the counter spells to keep the powerful things that people are doing in Legacy in check.